only thing I'm confused with that. So you have Champ first.
I don't know.
Number 21 was Heather.
There's a lot of Heathers that can call her Champ.
I gotcha.
He's behind you though. We're gonna Heather Anderson.
Okay.
Z.
So you got runner on first.
Number 30.
Yeah, that was, what's her name?
Krasinski.
Yeah.
She's got a runner.
Yeah.
We have 2 outs. We can piece it together.
That's what I was looking for, but it looks like their lineup changed.
I don't know if it did. I think that they just gave us the name they call her.
Okay.
All right, so this batter looks like it's Heather Anderson.
Back up. Okay. Sorry. All right. Perfect. Excellent. Great. Well, now you know how the sausage is made. As we
We're back, Heather
work
Anderson.
our way through these various lineups and stuff.
And trying to get them. That was a walk to Heather Anderson. We now have the bases full of swag. I'm stealing that from you, you know.
Full of swag, yeah.
But we have 2 down.
And this is who is up now?
I believe that it's Zambardi, number 15.
That would be right. Zambardi batted after Anderson last time.
I think they made some lineup changes, but at the bottom. Yes, Zambardi, then Cass, then Karen, and that's where we start making changes. Oh, we got a walk. And that first run, I think, is brought to us by Memphis Sports Travel. Memphis Sports Tourism, they are a big partner. They are going to be a major partner for us when we take our ASANA project on the road to Memphis. Another walk. First run scored. And that is a fair ball. Very fair. Right across the line. You're coming home, Heather.
Good throw, but offline.
Offline. So our batter. Yes. Now our next batter is a different batter than we had last time. And I believe this is
So
one
that
of
was
the
Walker
subs.
Leahy right now?
That was Walker Leahy.
Okay.
Now I'm going to tell you who's up next.
How many runs
Whoa,
in?
single. Nice hit. Up. We're going to do the math. Please don't think about doing that, player. All right, so here's who we have. Karen, who I believe was on the sub list the last game, the last time that we saw swag.
After Cass, so
Karen.
And
And then we have Monica Howard in number 22, who I believe right now is in the box. Monica Howard.
So Karen is at first.
Yep.
Okay. And she's number 5. Doesn't say, yeah.
Doesn't say, but I'll tell you when we know. And there's a shot.
Rocket. Oh my.
That would be Monica Howard.
On her horse, round in second.
number
She's going to
22.
catch up to Karen. Karen's
She
going to have
is.
to hustle.
She is. She's going to run Karen over if she's not. There we go. Swag looks like they got their swag on right now.
Inside the park, home run for Howard. We'll get the score for you in a second as everything is happening very quickly. And we're going to have a little chat there, a pitching change. Not exactly how she wanted to start it. We'll confirm how many runs here at the half inning. and we're going to get our shit together.
You know, we've had a lot going on. And if you guys don't know, we have to always effort to get lineups. And since they're trying to move this along.
This is Walker now.
No, Walker's the one who just hit the home run.
No, that was Howard.
Oh, you're right. I don't know that it's Walker. It's actually Callista. Is her name Callista? I only got their first names this time.
Callista, okay.
So it's Callista Walker, who could be the sister.
That could be Cal.
Could be Cal. So I think it is Cal.
Okay. Cal Walker and her dog, Spot.
And Garcia. So they basically put Karen in underneath Cass. So
okay,
they
and
just.
Who's after Cal?
Is Garcia. And then we're back to the top.
Then we're back to the top, okay. This is sausage making stuff, folks. You're inside softball here. And as Roz was trying to explain, we don't get the lineups here. We try to get them kind of as the tournament is going along, as the games are coming on. But managers are going to do what they're going to do. They've got to change their lineups to kind of meet the situation. Who's healthy, who's not, who needs a break, who doesn't, whose bat's hot, and all of that. None of which is exactly the kind of thing you can do.
Now, what I'm going to do right now is sneak and watch the umpire, but I have 7.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break.
7.
And count how many runs are up. Excuse me.
What are you getting? Who's he getting?
He's going to go find out how many runs scored.
Good. Here is. By the time I got down there.
Sure, I get it.
Here. Okay, this is their This is their list. This is those guys. Borland.
And we are back live now. Thank you to Memphis Tourism for being a sponsor here at the 2022 ASANA Softball World Series. And a great play, but great hustle there by Borland, number 4, leading off. Hit a slow grounder to the shortstop, number 22, who did a good job of coming up to try to get that ball, but no luck. And Borland reaches base safely. So it was 7 runs. 7 runs scored in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up McCauley now here for KC Living Hour Dash. That is the name of their team, Living Hour, and then the punctuation dash.
Dash. Choose your dash.
So living our best life, living our worst life, living our life, living our fantasy,
living our crap.
And they are from KC, and McCauley, number 11, takes a walk, and that'll bring up Alley as Borland gets forced over to first. So we've got Borland at second, McCauley at first. I said Borland got forced over to first. He got forced over to second.
That is true.
And then that'll bring up Alley, who comes on with nobody out and runners at first and second. And this is pretty much how you want to respond to a 7-run outburst in the first inning, is get the first 2 on. Being patient at the plate, not trying to overdo it. We've got 2 just fantastic leagues going at it here, too, Kansas City and D.C. Kansas City from the Heart of America Softball League, and DC, of course, here from the Chesapeake and Potomac Softball League, the hosts of the 2022 ASANA Softball World Series. And there's a line shot. Going to get through. Rounding third will be Borland. Look at McCauley go as she's going to round third and not even take a look. Heading to third is going to be Allie, and they're going to hold her up there. So a heck of a hard shot by number 17, Allie, who just ripped into that 3-1 pitch. Could have taken a walk, didn't want to, got the pitch that she wanted, and she did what she wanted to do with it. And that resulted in a 2 RBI triple. Well done, hard shot. That'll bring up Jock now with another RBI opportunity to cut this lead to 4. And Jock takes a strike. That's Pup Dorland again behind the plate. And it's bowling for dollars there as that pitch does not reach the minimum height requirement. That pitch is going to be high. Well, the hit is going to be high and shallow. Got underneath it. Dropped the elbow, did Jock. Number 15, and that'll bring up Sally. That's the number we're given, the name we're given, I want to point out.
Yeah, we have not been given much more detail on this other than first names. Not that we're trying to be too informal.
Yep, we don't want to.
We like to be formal here.
Lest you think we're being disrespectful, that is just the name we're given. Line shot. Great play by the left center fielder, but certainly deep enough to score Allie on the sac fly, and that's how it'll be recorded for out number 2. As Sally sends it for a ride into left center field. And I'm getting some grief in the Facebook comments about, like, where did they get these announcers? So I probably need to tone down the puns, I suppose. Hey. Ground ball up the middle. Hits the second base bag, in fact, as Staub makes it aboard to first to start another rally. Staub number 21. That'll bring up Darby.
You know, they can at me. It's all good.
Don't at me, bro.
All right, number 21 at first.
Just missed. 2 outs, 3 in, 1 on. And there's another line drive, right field. Throw into second, not going to be in time. Staub gets there. Darby's safe at first, and that'll bring up Coons.
Yeah, now my feelings are hurt.
You have feelings?
I know. No one thinks I do, but I have some. It's a lot harder at times than it looks, everybody. All right, we got a fly ball.
Into the glove.
There it is.
But 3 runs come across, which is a great way to answer a 7-run outburst. So it is 7-3 here in the top of the second as DC Swag comes up trying to add to their lead.
So, what are they saying in the chat there? I'm just curious now. Tell me what's happening.
That was the only comment. Where did they get these announcers? Which I'm choosing to believe was a favorable comment because they couldn't believe how good we were.
I'm going with that.
The fact that it makes people around us laugh suggests that perhaps that was not probably the prevailing opinion.
Well, we're just trying to give a little levity and have a little fun. That's kind of what this week is about. There's good competition. There's, safe competition. But in the end, we all want to have a little fun.
And we should probably point out that Roz and I both
have other jobs.
Well, no, sure that. Jobs plus. Roz and I both have competed at this level, highly at this level before. Roz you've won a world championship, yes?
I came in second.
Came in second place, yeah.
Second, I've had a second and a 3rd.
That was Garcia, by the way, with the leadoff walk. And I have coached teams and been a part of teams and have finished in the top 10, top 5 at the Naga World Series a number of times. So we get it. We understand what is all going on here. But we've also been coaching and playing softball for about 185 years between the two of us.
That's true.
And so we understand that the concept of a group dynamic is that you got to keep things loose and fun. Because as my friend Bill Mitchell, who's better known as Cubby, who lives in Phoenix, Arizona, often says, it is gay, recreational, softball. There's a fly ball, can of corn out there to the left center fielder. And Champ is out on F7.
Well,
so
that's actually Heather.
That was
Heather
yeah.
Walker Leahy,
Okay.
but they listed her as Champ because I think that is her nickname. So we're going to go with that
There you
as
go.
her nickname
Yep.
for this game.
Flew out to left center last time. Flew out to left field. Well, I guess left center this time too.
Left center
so
still 8. We're
so
in agreement
F8,
on that
F8.
one. F8, yes.
Alicia, right back to the pitcher, fielded Napoli.
But Alicia is very speedy.
Yeah, no chance of 2 there.
So we've got 2
So
down.
that is Garcia erased without number 2 on the fielder's choice by Alicia as the play goes 1-6. That'll bring up Roxy, who's got some cheering for her going on in the comments. There's
That's
a
right,
fly
Roxy.
ball to right center field. We'll just call it that and leave the argument alone for now.
Okay.
Right center out number 3, and that is it. 3 outs, no runs, and it goes 7-2, rolling into the bottom of the second inning. You were saying
And it's 7-3.
7-3, rolling into the bottom of the second.
No, we were just commenting on Roxy, and we know that Roxy, based on what her teammates say, her coach says, she is a 365, 7-day-a-week
Oh, yeah.
baller.
That is
she
right.
will play all the time. So as we head into the next inning, hence the bottom of the second, Casey Living Our Dash is,
Living our dash.
let's
Makes
just
me-
call it Living Our Blank, Living Our
Makes me
Dash.
want some DoorDash.
Well, we're out in the woods, so I don't know if we can get any.
More like Woodsy Dash?
Wood
Remember
Dash?
Woodsy Owl?
Yes, I do remember Woodsy Owl.
Woodsy Owl will be at home in a place like this. There are some beautiful woodlands right here.
We are in the middle of the woods, and I love this space, actually. I miss it a lot. I'm in California. I don't get to see green like this as much as I would like.
I see green when I go to the zoo.
Well, you live near the zoo. That's a different
I do. I
thing.
live across the street. I'm lucky.
So who's up to bat?
That is Cash, according to my scorebook. Ground ball, second base. Fields it cleanly. Beautiful footwork, by the way, over there at second base as the play goes 4-3. That was really nice footwork. Did you see that? One crossover step, then a shuffle step, forms the pyramid, gets the glove down, and look at that. The ball goes right in. Well done.
I also wanted to give a big shout out to that catcher, because that catcher came up for that backup throw.
Mm-hmm. Don't see that always. There's
No,
another
good.
line drive right at the catcher this time. LD4. Those are a little easier. They're gonna be. You're either going to catch it or it's going to send you to get some stitches. So
Yes,
the
that's very true.
Options are pretty clear.
Which batter? I missed the name of that batter.
That was Mal. This is M. According to my scorebook, if all is correct.
Yep, this is what we got. So we'll see in a minute. And just Mal is number 7. So we got 2 down.
2 down. Cash was out on the grounder. Mal was out on the line drive, and M is going to send a shot to left field, and that is going to be dropped. So Mal is aboard. M is aboard.
We're at the top of the order here.
The lineup flips. We go through it here for the second time. Nice. I'm making a mess over here.
I believe we have Borland up, but we do have 2.
Yep.
2
2 down, 1 on. Oh, thanks. Thanks. You know, for this tournament, there's a local brew that was made by DC Brow,
who is a major contributing sponsor. It looks like everything went to our all plays.
All outs go to second.
There you go.
Fielder's choice, 4-6. You were saying about DC Brow?
DC Brow is the major sponsor for Caps and for this event. They are actually hosting the closing party at the brewery. They made a special brew for this event, labeled for Diversify the Game for DC in honor of the ASANA World Series. And they also have, let's see, they have seltzers, and they have a couple other items happening. So I would say DC Brow, if you're out here at the fields, even if you're not at the fields, look them up, order if you can. It's a great local brewery and a great sponsor. They have held in for 3 years here. 3 years.
That's pretty fantastic.
They were on from day one. They stayed through the pandemic.
Delay,
yes,
right?
They stayed through the COVID delay, and they were still here the whole time. So with that, I think that DC Brow, way to go. Lovely glasses and glassware.
I mentioned that because
it's time.
Just saying. They had the seltzer. So we're pouring it over some ice here.
It is a lovely black cherry flavor, just letting you know.
She's just going to pull the Manny Machado there and grab the out. And the play goes 6-3 tag for out number 1. That's Jamie. That'll bring up Heather.
That is Heather Anderson. And again, too many Heathers on this team.
7-3 still.
Mm-hmm.
Top of third.
And it's actually cooled down a lot out here today, so I'm really appreciative.
Just in the last 45 minutes, it has definitely gotten nice and comfortable. That ball, tough to play.
Karate chop through.
Anderson is going to be safe aboard with a seeing eye single.
Our next batter is Andrea Zombardi.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Number 15.
I have Krasinski.
Hold, please.
Number 30.
No, number 30 made the first out.
That was Jamie, I thought. I'm confused.
We're following. We're going to follow the numbers. Everyone just work with us, okay?
We'll find out here in a second and let you know.
Yes, we will. But we do know that 23 is on. Heather Anderson is on first.
Out is recorded. That was number 15.
From our previous game.
That was Zombardi.
Zombardi. Ding, 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 I win. And the next batter I have is Cass. I think that's who you have.
Okay,
Ed.
Yeah. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Got it. So Heather Anderson made the first out.
No. Krasinski made the first.
Krasinski. Oh, that's what I did. I started. Okay.
Made the first out. Heather got a single. Then we have an out, and now we have Cass
Walker Leahy. Okay, now
yes,
I'm up
we
to
do.
date. I don't know.
We're all synced now.
I got all confused on something.
Well, it's hard when we don't get a lineup and we have to work.
Nice job of eating that up by the third baseman to get the force out of Anderson at second for out number 3 on the fielder's choice by Walker Leahy. Great job there. And we're on serve here as we head into the bottom of the 4th. KC Living Our Dash is currently living on borrowed time as they need to put up a couple of runs here to cut into this lead. Bottom third. That's where I went wrong. See, I knew I went wrong somewhere. Okay, bottom third.
We're all here together.
And before you blame it on the alcohol, I haven't had any of it yet. I just
we
opened it up.
have had no alcohol here because we are professionals.
Well,
Kind of.
Up until just now. I just had a sip. But
There you go. Well, it was time because it was 5 o'clock somewhere.
it's 5 o'clock here.
There you go.
And somebody asked what the temperature was here. Right now, it's gotten quite comfortable. It is, according to my phone, in Kettering, Maryland, which is where we are, in Upper Marlboro area. It says it's 85. It's not.
I think we don't have very much humidity right now, which is why 85 might be correct.
It says it's 85 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Seems odd, but
Less humidity.
yeah. So it's quite comfortable.
There you go. So let's see what Swag's got.
And we do want to know who you're rooting for, so let us know. Type in the chat.
Oh!
Strike 3.
That was uncomfortable.
Caught
That's
looking.
the best way I can say it. And trotting off like, hey.
I think that was less of a trot and more of a disgruntled swag.
Now that is a
That
shot.
is not any doubt about it. A 17. That's Allie.
Again.
Rounds second and heads for third for what is going to be her second triple of the game. Got a hold of that one. Sent it to the deepest part of the park, right center, right underneath the ASANA banner.
All right, Jock is up.
That one's trouble. No man's land out there.
And we have
The
KC,
fourth run
fourth
come
run's
in.
coming in.
So it is rare that we have two games with KC in them, and both of them here again. So
Yeah.
they're talking about a runner there. Jock is saying, no, I don't need it.
I think Sally's up next. Oh, but it looks like Jock's getting one anyway. Jock, you're getting a runner. But I don't want a runner. But Sally's up right now.
Stupid llama. Runner at first, one out, one in. Ground ball, second base, fielded cleanly, over to short, on the slide, head first. And that was why they ran for Jock. I'm not saying that Jock wouldn't have made that play close, but
I don't know if Jock's doing that head first slide.
either way, the runner for Jock is safe. Sally is safe at first, and that'll bring up Staub with one on, two on, one in, and one out. The backwards K by McCauley. I'm sure right now she has lots to say about it. Here's the pitch.
Last time right side. This would be Staub.
Staub.
Staub is up. Now I'm really, really curious. We do have to go back to the favorite baseball game at some point. Baseball movie, but... Oh, that looked like a good pitch. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what DC Swag has. They did put a lot up in the first.
Here's the pitch. Line shot into no man's land. That one's going to drop. A little duck snort out there. Rounding third is the runner for Jock. She's coming home, and that's run number 5. Sally gets to second. Staub stays at first, and that'll bring up Darby. Jock right now saying, hey, good running. Nice job. Good call.
Thanks.
That was number 4, Borland, by the way, who was running for Jock.
All right, so I believe Darby is up.
That
Am I
is
reading
Darby.
that correct? I feel there's a substitution coming in.
Going to swap out the pitchers now.
Mm-hmm. Number 11 is coming out. So Garcia is out. We're trying to track. We're efforting on old lineups to see what's happening here. So
it'll be a new pitcher. They'll get 3 to start to warm up with. And then what will happen is the umpire, Pup Dorley, will come out and say, hey, so you've got 1 out, runner at first and second. So this now both teams have changed their pitchers.
Looks like Diane Deming, I believe, number 17.
Yep. The veteran gets the pitch up there. Sally rounding third, heading home. Run number 6 as Staub gets into second, and Darby with a solid shot right up the middle keeps the carousel going. So in case you're keeping track at home, the score is now 7-6 here in the bottom of the third. And we've got ourselves quite a ball game. Both pitchers have now been knocked out of the game, both starters, and that'll bring Staub around to third, and they're going to hold her there. Darby will hold at second, Coons holds at first, and that'll bring up Cash. Thinking about a runner, thinking about a sub. What are they doing?
They only have a chance for a sub. They've already used.
That's their shot.
They have already used their courtesy runner for this inning.
Unless that was an ADA.
No, I think I overheard them saying, no, we've already used her.
Bases full of Living Our Dash. Line drive. On the ground to the shortstop. There's going to be a question mark here. The play is called out, but I think the play is called out on the force, not on the tag. So I think there's going to have to be a question because the tag was made at third.
The tag was made between first and second, but here's the question. Has that runner has already left the field? The out will stand.
The out will stand, so that, well, shouldn't that be 3 outs then?
No, we only had 1 going into that. I thought we had more, but we did not. So we had a runner come across.
Well, wasn't there a tag at second?
There was a
shortstop made the tag, and then the
going
throw
to third, and the throw here
at home was safe then.
Safe then.
So okay, must have been safe. And there's the out. There it is. So the call at home was safe.
Yep.
So that's the 7th run. So that's the. There we go. Okay, so that's it. So
Darby was out.
Tie ball game now.
Darby was out between second and third.
Yep.
And I believe Mal was the last batter. Is that correct? Is that what you have?
Yes.
Alrighty then.
That is it. Yes. So one of the things we have yet to talk about in this game is Alpha Prime Sports and the umpires all wearing pink.
Yes, we want to thank Alpha Prime Sports for their partnership with us in relation to providing all of the umpire attire for today for our Pink Day, which is traditionally on Friday, where we are bringing awareness to breast cancer. Not to breast cancer, but to cures and to those we have lost. There are pink ribbons on the field. There are pink ribbons on different parts of the park. We are all here trying to honor those. You notice a lot of uniforms. A lot of people in their uniforms are have pink ribbons as well. So we want to definitely thank our partners for providing that material for the board and for everyone else. Thank you very much. And as we move forward, let's see what DC Swag's got to do. And DC Swag is starting off with a walk.
That's Karen walking over to first there.
And Karen is the EH. I guess it's not a walk. Maybe it's not. Whoops. Karen thought it was time. Not time for Karen yet. So Karen's back in the box with a full count.
That happened earlier to Macaulay. She can tell you all about it.
Yeah.
But Karen decides I'm just going to hit it instead and sends one for a ride out to right center. And instead of a base on balls, we have quite the reversal of fortune as we have an out to the outfield.
I believe Monica Howard is up next.
Or so says my scorebook.
Mine too.
Here's the pitch. And Monica Howard, who hit an inside the park home run the last time, booking down the line, but out on the play that goes 6-3. Love that when even on the ground ball infield, Monica Howard making them work.
So we have Cal Walker up next.
Not to be confused for Cass Walker-Leahy, though they are twins.
Yes, they are.
So you really have to say not to be confused by.
Well, one has a hyphen name, being her married name. So
Right.
now, if they didn't want to confuse us, she would have said Leahy Walker.
Right.
But
Line drive over the third base head. And Cal Walker and her dog Spot get over to first.
with two,
That
she
was
started
Cal
it with
Worthington,
2.
right?
Yes, that is Cal
Cal
Worthington. But
Worthington.
we are stretching it the best we can, people.
Especially since it's a very local commercial
It's a very California local
It is,
commercial.
yeah, you'd have to.
from like 2 years ago.
Cal Worthington and his dog Spot.
So I believe this is a new batter. I believe Garcia is out.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
In the substitution.
Okay.
I believe that Garcia was playing first. And this is now the new pitcher. I believe. We'll see in a second.
We will.
But I remember seeing.
Our vantage point is obscured by some canopies there, so we can't actually see the faces of the batters. We can only see their sort of. We can't see the upper fourth. Line drive. Number 17 is the hitter, so that was the new pitcher.
And was
on the
substituted for
substitute.
Garcia.
So LD 5 for out number 3. So no run score. Still a tie ball game as we head into the bottom of 4. Pretty sure I got that right. So if you haven't seen the commercial, it's this old guy. He doesn't own the dealership anymore. It's all sold off. But it was, if you need a car or truck, go see Cal.
Cal.
Right? If you need a car or truck, go see Cal.
Cal. And his dog Spot.
And his dog Spot. Get a new car for your wife. She will love you all her life. Go see Cal. Go see Cal. Go see Cal.
And they want to know. We want to know why people are wondering, where did they get these people?
Yeah, well, right. One of the things that always cracked me up is that when I was a kid, I didn't think it said go see Cal.
What did you think it said?
I thought it said pussy cow. Now, I don't know what a
Interesting.
pussy cow is. Like a pussy cat?
Yeah,
That's what I thought
I'm
it
not
was.
sure. I grew up in Philly, as you know, so we did not have
Grew
cow.
up in Montgomery.
I grew up in Montgomery County,
Which
which is obviously outside of Philly, as we have learned is not
if
Philly.
If you ask the Philly folks, they will tell you that is
No,
not.
not all of them. Some of them were very specific. And if there's any Philly folks listening or
Ground
in
ball.
this,
Beautiful stop by the third baseman. Beautiful
and that
throw
was,
and nice.
I believe,
turn.
M. I think that was M.
That's what I have, yeah. On the play that goes 5-3, and then we flip the order to Borland.
So
now.
Borland is up.
So we want to know who you're rooting for. Type it into chat. Let us know. Well, like I said, we couldn't see what the umpire was calling, so my apologies for that.
That's 4. We've got a fly. We got a locked up game here. 7. So we got 2. 2 down.
We do.
McCauley's up. Number 11.
Ground ball. First, and that's going to be that. As
That's what
McCauley-
happens when you put a